What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness doing his reviews, and together with me,
Performix Ion V2 Double Flavor Pre-Workout People.
But listen, people, this is not just about this pre-workout, because this pre-workout has been around for like ages, and I'm meaning ages, like probably like a year or two. But there is this crazy ass deal, and I'm talking crazy ass deal where you can get this thing for like $9.99. $9.99 for 30 servings, people. So I decided to take a look, actually try it for myself, and tell you if this is worth your money. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so listen, this is one of these crazy ass deals that, you know, when they come out, you just say, God damn it, you know what, why not? Like, what's the risk? But still, this is why we're here to help you make smart decisions about the supplements that you buy and let you know what to expect from them. So listen, Performix, actually, they stormed into the supplement world like 3 or 4 years ago. Always very high-end stuff, like you could find them on GNC at the beginning, then on other stores like Vitamin Shop and a couple of others. Always super high-end. Like, this thing was selling for about $40, I think, like $40 or something like that for 30 servings. Yeah. Now, anyways, there's this crazy deal. You can buy 2 of these for $19.99, I think, or maybe even less. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, people. So I decided to get some and actually try them and tell you what to expect, because this price is crazy. And I'm talking crazy. So listen, let's go into this this thing. This is obviously a pre-workout. They have this what they call Terra Bead, whatever. So it's supposed to have a patent on this technology that allows them to keep it simple, slow release. The idea is that it releases slowly, so it has supposed to have like a longevity effect. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get into the details of what you're getting here. So this is actually a super cool concept. So what you have with this Performix Ion V2 is actually you get 2 flavors. Like you can see it, you actually have 2 flavors. So the way that this package comes in here, let me show you this thing, right? So it actually, inside this, you have 2 bags. Each and every one of them is a single flavor. So you have basically 2 flavors in a single tub. Actually very cool packaging. Honestly, very cool packaging. And also cool concept. Like, so you can switch between 2 flavors. Yeah, you get tired of one, you go to the other. So the flavors here are iced tea and lemonade. I'm going to talk about that in a second. So you have 2, so a serving is, so you have 15 servings of the iced tea, 15 servings of the lemonade. And a servings is 2 rounded scoop, they say. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. Let's get into the label, people. Let's understand what we're getting here for this crazy price. So anyway, you get 320 milligrams of caffeine. So that's actually a good amount of caffeine, and it's a combination of anhydrous, decaffeine malate, and caffeine citrate. I like that. I actually like the trio combination. It's supposed to help with the longevity effect. It worked very well in other pre-workouts. Anyway, 320 milligrams of caffeine, that's a solid amount of caffeine. Not too much, not too little, just enough. Anyway, then you have this, what they call synergetic or whatever, energy complex, theanine, theobromine, and choline at 300 milligrams. So right from the get-go, choline in a last ingredient in a complex at 300 milligrams is not going to do shit. So let's ignore that altogether. My guess is that there's 100 milligrams of theanine and 100 milligrams of theobromine and 100 milligrams of choline. That means that the choline doesn't mean shit, that the theanine is actually going to help you with crash. It's actually a good amount, 1-to-3 ratio with the caffeine. I actually like that. And that the theobromine is 100 milligrams, that's an actually okay amount. Right? That's sort of a mild stimulant with a longevity effect. Okay, let's go. Then you have the Neuro Energy matrix. So the first ingredient on the Neuro Energy matrix is agmatine. What the fuck, man? Agmatine is not a neuro and not an energy. It's mostly for pumps. 500 milligrams, that's on the lower end. Like agmatine, you want to see between 500 and a gram, sometimes even above. 500 is okay. It's in clinical dose range, but it's on the lower end for sure. But then for what they have as part of the strength matrix, and I'm not going to go by order because this order is really funky. You have L-citrulline 2:1 ratio at 6 grams. That's okay. We used to see that. So actually agmatine plus L-citrulline at 6 grams. L-citrulline malate, 6 grams plus agmatine 500 milligrams. It's not the best pump formula I've ever seen, but it's an okay pump formula. Then you have T-crine. By the way, I forgot the T-crine at 50 milligrams. So that's a low amount of T-crine. I don't know if it's the 50 milligrams, it's the actual yield or it's the full amount. If it's, my guess is that just because it's 50 milligrams, maybe it's the actual yield and it's 125 milligrams of theacrine. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Then they have alpha GPC at 50 milligrams. That's gonna do shit. Yes, people, shit. 300 milligrams, even if this is the yield, because you usually have alpha GPC at 600 and it yields 300 milligrams, alpha GPC at 50 milligrams of shit. So the choline, the alpha GPC, these are two nootropic or focus ingredients. They don't mean shit in this formula. Then you have carnosine beta-alanine at 3.2 milligrams, 3.2 grams. Tingling, longevity effect. That's actually a good amount, and that's a patented form of beta-alanine. And then you have beta-anhydrous that's going to help you with muscle protein synthesis and power output. At 1.5 grams, that's actually a good dosage. So let's talk about what we actually like here and what's that you should just ignore. I actually like the stimulant blend, like the combination of 3 types of caffeine at 220 milligrams, plus the theobromine. That's actually a good amount, plus there's some theacrine. Let's assume that that's the okay dose. That's good. The focused ingredients here between the choline and the alpha GPC, that means shit. There's nothing here. I mean, you should just ignore them. The pump formula is okay, nothing too crazy, but okay. And then you have the beta-alanine and the beta, and actually at good quantity. So overall, I've seen better, but I've seen way worse. This is actually sort of a solid mid-range. You see that it's not a craziness pre-workout, sort of a solid mid-range pre-workout. Some of the ingredients here, you should just ignore. Like I said, some of them are actually well dosed. Listen, people. Let's go into the actual effect, because you know what we say here, right? Labels are just labels, people. Labels are just labels. Anyway, so let's start with the flavor. That's going to be easy. So like I said, these are actually 2 flavors, which I really dig. And actually, both of them are good. You're going to like both of them. Both the lemonade and the iced tea are actually good. You're going to enjoy them. And the fact that you can alternate between them, I can tell you, I totally enjoyed them. Let's talk about the actual experience, people. So, okay, let's talk with the way that I tried it. So I actually tried it with 2 flat scoops. And then I tried it with 2.5 scoops. And then I tried it with 3 scoops. Because I said, what the hell? This is so cheap. I got this like for $10. I'm going to try it with 3 scoops and see what happens. You could probably do even 4 scoops. But I'm going to tell you about my experience. So anyway, I would start from the top. The ideal range, and that's what you guys should do when you get it. The ideal range is 2.5 scoops. 2 scoops was just a tad too soft for me, and 3 scoops was actually like 3 full scoops, which is more than what they are recommending here, for sure more, 50% more, was like, I didn't feel that right. Like, things that just didn't jive. 2.5 scoops, 2.5 flat scoops is exactly right. And let me tell you what you should expect. Listen, the beta-alanine tingling is on point. If you like beta-alanine tingling, you're going to feel it, and you're going to feel it fast, which I really enjoyed actually. Then you're going to feel the energy kick. The energy kick is there. You're going to feel beta-alanine tingling. You're going to feel the energy kick, and you're going to get that sense of urgency. When you go into the gym, you're primed to work out. You're just primed to work out. So, and the energy was consistent for me for a good hour and a half, close to 2 hours, with 2.5 scoops. 2.5 scoops, good hour and a half, 2 hours, good solid energy kick, good solid tingling that actually lasted for a long time. I don't know about you. I actually like when the tingling lasts for a long time. I want to feel the tingling. If I could feel the tingling throughout my workout at the same intensity level, I would take that. This actually, maybe it's a TheraBead, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Listen to this. The beta-alanine tingling lasted for a long time, so you're still feeling in the zone even an hour into the workout. The energy was there for sure. No crash, no nothing, no jittery. It's not crazy-ass energy. This is not a Steam Junkie pre-workout. It's just a good, solid pre-workout. As far as pumps, I would say they're solid. Like if you take like a pump formula, the best pump formula, I call it a 10. So this is sort of a 7.5 on pumps. You go, you work out, this is going to increase your pump. It's not going to be anything crazy. I did feel some power output. I don't know if it's the ingredients or it's just overall the energy kick. I did feel good. I was able to push weight. I was able to go through my workout. As far as the focus, I didn't feel any craziness as far as the focus. Now, there's not a lot of focus ingredients here. Actually, there's focus ingredients, but they're really not well dosed. So what you do feel is you feel the energy, you feel the beta-alanine, you feel the pumps, right? And you're in the zone because you're just working out and you're tingling. You're just tingling all over the place. And like I said, the muscle power output felt okay. Overall, people, this is an okay, I would say, pre-workout. It's just for a daily workout, or where like you want to go cardio if you're a Steam Junkie, or for a daily workout when you just want to stake off like crazy ass stimulants. This is a solid pre-workout. This is actually better than a lot of these, so to speak, claiming to be kick-ass pre-workouts, right? This is a solid pre-workout. I had good workouts with this one and actually used it over probably like a good 4 or 5 workouts. And in between, I mixed it with like crazy ass Steam Junkie pre-workouts, which were for granted better. Like as far as mood elevation and focus, some of them were better than this. But as far as energy, tingling, being in the zone and actually being productive for workout and pumps, this is actually solid. Now, when you combine this with $10 freaking per tub, because you can get 2 tubs for like $20, maybe even less. I don't even remember. I'm going to link to this deal below. I'm going to link to it below if you want to stock up on this thing. Listen, people, this is, honestly, you just can't go wrong. And like, if you want to go crazy, just go 3 scoops. For me, it felt a bit too much. I felt more productive with 2.5 scoops. But listen, even at 3 scoops, seriously, this is like free. Free, people. You get 60 servings in 2 flavors for like $20. Come on, people. Come on. Listen, people. If this video was helpful in your saving money on pre-workouts and finding crazy ass deals, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is exactly what we do here, people. Exactly. No bullshit, unbiased, unsponsored, honest freaking opinions. Honest. And if you want to save money, the link to this deal is below, and you go to fitnessdealnews.com.